I wanted to show you a little bit about what creating an outcome map can actually look like in real life as a practice. So this is actually what I'm doing right now in Bangladesh, so it's very good timing for the course. So I want to show you the method that I use, which is working with very large post-it notes. So at the top, I just write our general activities, and what I'm focusing on in my work here is nutrition programming and integrating it into the work that's already being done. So the two main activities that I'm focusing on is doing follow-up from the clinic, which is when we refer children for malnourishment. We need to follow up and make sure that they receive their services. And then also doing infant and young child feeding in emergencies, education in the households, which is done by community health workers. So I just put those two at the top, and then I started just listing outcomes that I could think of, just anything that came to mind. So over here in the IYCFE education, I have outcomes such as increase in confidence of mothers in breastfeeding, increase in the number of babies 0 to 6 months exclusively breastfed, just different things that I could think of as some of the results that we would want to see or some of the changes that we want to create through our programming. And as you can see, sometimes I change the wording in what I was saying and just cross it off and keep writing. This just allows for some free floating of ideas and just getting the information kind of out there and in a visual way of being able to see it all put together. So then for the follow-up from the clinic side, I just put a couple outcomes as well of part of our process is that we want to enhance our referral system for children so that we make sure that if people are not taking their children for malnutrition services, why are they not doing that, and how can we improve on our end so that ultimately they are increasing the number of households that are enrolled in these services. And of course, the big reason why we're doing that is because we want to see a decrease in GAM, which is general acute malnutrition in children 6 to 59 months. So on this outcome, I decided I wanted to change the wording a little bit, that utilizing seemed just a little too vague, and what does it mean to utilize services? So what we want to actually see is children are enrolled in these services, because once they're enrolled, then they're getting the foods that they need for these services, and the children are, from that point on, getting better nourishment. Then at the bottom, I put just some suggested goals. And so the two that I have for now are that all infants 0 to 6 months are exclusively breastfed. This is a very big goal. This is a dream that we would love to see happen. And we also want to eliminate malnutrition cases in Kutupalong camp where we are working. So this is a practice that you can do with your organizations when you meet with them. If you can find a blank space, get some post-it notes and just start listing off outcomes that you can think of, get your activities up there, get some goals down if you want to go that far as well. But this just really helps open up the brainstorming process, and it actually is a very exciting thing to go through with your organization. So this is why I recommend that you are able to meet with organizations in person so that you can do exercises like this.